I'm going to predict all 30 men for the 2025 Royal Rumble match. This is one of 2 videos that I've created where I predict all entrants in the Royal Rumble matches this year for both the men's and the women's. So check out the women's one down below in the comments. I am JLD and I'm a WWE content creator from New York City. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. And for as low as $4.99 a month, you can become a YouTube member where you get early access to some of our videos, special shout outs during our live stream, as well as a special role in our Discord channel. And your contribution will allow us to keep creating content just like this for everybody. So before we get into this video, please note that these are just predictions that I personally think are going to happen at the event. These are not leaks. These are not anything that was posted online. This is just my personal opinion on who I think is going to be in the men's Royal Rumble match. And it always seems like every year there's some sort of picture or document of somebody leaking the potential number 1 through 30 for the Royal Rumble matches, both for the men and women's. I never believe them anymore because it seems like there's always something new every year. And plus they all end up being fake. And even if somehow the list did get leaked, WWE would just switch it up. They could literally change the change of events or the order of the people at any time, even up to the match itself. Also, there's a lot of championship matches and storylines that are probably also going to be happening at the Royal Rumble event. So some of these people might not actually be in the match. So just keep that in mind. Again, this is just my personal thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into it. And what better way to do it than with JLD merch over at justlayingdown.com. Get your Era of JLD t-shirts today. Now for all 30 of these Royal Rumble participants, I will not be listing them in the order that I think they are going to be coming out. This is not going to be a number 1 through 30. I'm simply going to go over who is currently confirmed for the match, who I think from the main roster is going to show up, if any legends are showing up, and also any NXT people. So right now, the only confirmed members of the Royal Rumble match are John Cena, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. All 3 of these entrants have a big possibility that they could win the match. Roman Reigns could win to try and face Cody Rhodes for the title. John Cena is trying to go for his 17th world title, and CM Punk could be going for the World Heavyweight Championship. We'll just find out. Now on to the main roster. For the main roster, if you're going to have Roman Reigns, you already know Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga will most likely be declaring for the Royal Rumble this coming Friday at SmackDown. Just because Solo Sikoa doesn't have the Ulafala anymore doesn't mean he's not going to be competing anymore against Roman Reigns. And part of me feels like Jacob Fatu might eliminate like maybe 5 to 10 people. I feel like they're going to train him like he's a freaking monster. Then we got Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso as part of the bloodline, I guess. And they'll probably help out Roman Reigns. But then we got Drew McIntyre, who will probably try to Claymore kick literally everybody in the ring. We got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods that are most likely going to be in the Royal Rumble. And of course, after their whole segment of the 10-year anniversary on Monday Night Raw, I personally think Big E is one of the entrants and he is clear to compete. And they're going to go right after the New Day after he sees them in the ring. Of course, R-Truth got to be in the Royal Rumble. Like, how is he not going to be in this match? And he better be in the women's one too. Otherwise, I'm going to be upset. We got Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, who could rekindle their rivalry after some time. I absolutely love the Escobar C. Of course, Carmelo Hayes and Andrade are going to show up and they'll probably just fight for the 50,000th time. We have Chad Gable and most likely Penta will be in this Rumble match too, because why not? Of course, the Judgment Day is going to be in the Royal Rumble match also. Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and then of course Damian Priest is going to come and ruin their lives. And then also some extra people could be Braun Strowman, Ludwig Kaiser, LA Knight, and then finally Logan Paul. Now the Royal Rumble match as a whole doesn't have to have a story to it. It's actually just a bunch of big storylines and small storylines combined together with a bunch of people mixing and mingling. So that's who I think is going to be in the Rumble match in terms of the main roster. Now for NXT, I only have 2 people that I think are going to show up to the Rumble match, but it could be more because NXT has been popular lately. And if these 2 people are not in the Rumble match, I'm going to be highly upset at Shawn Michaels. And those 2 people are Trick Williams, and his whoop that trick better go crazy with the crowd, and Joe Hendry. I don't expect them to win the Rumble match, obviously, but it would be insane seeing that crowd pop. In terms of WWE legends, I don't think any are scheduled for the Rumble match, but if I had to pick anybody, it would probably be X-Pac. Now, I don't count X-Pac as one of the entrants because that's just me guessing, but that's 30 people. Now, I personally think there is going to be a number 31, and that number 31 is going to be the one that goes to the board of directors of TKO to put himself in the match, and that person is The Rock. See, The Rock was being nice to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns on the premiere of Raw on Netflix, but pay no mind to that because he's probably going to just betray both of them at the same time in this match. He's probably going to be friends with Roman Reigns in the match and then give him a nice old rock bottom, and then if he does win, he's going after Cody Rhodes for that belt. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, The Rock is this power hungry dude dude on the board of directors, and he could just be like, nah, F that. I want to be number 31. And then like everybody's just confused on why the countdown's going, and then boom, the final boss. Or they just put him number 30. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that's who I think is going to be in the men's Royal Rumble match. Make sure you guys check out the women's version of the match down below in the comments. I posted both of them at the same time. That way you guys check out what we got. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you get some of the best wrestling content out there. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody.